Maryland State Exam Life Insurance License Practic. Jonas is a whole life insurance policy owner and would like to add coverage for his 2 children. Which of the following products would allow him to accomplish this? Child term rider. During the accumulation, who can surrender an annuity? Policy owner. Declarations. In what part of an insurance policy or policy benefits found? A securities license is required for a life insurance producer to sell. Variable life insurance. Transference. In regard to a life insurance contract, which of the following statements is not true regarding the concept of insurable interest? What does the word level and level term describe? The face amount. At least 21 years old. The 2 major actions required for a policyholder to comply with the reinstatement clause are: which of the following is not considered advertising? A rating from a rating service company such as AM Best. Which of these factors would an insurer consider when determining whether to accept a group life plan? Average age. Interest on death benefits are not required to be paid by the insurance company as long as proceeds are paid within 30 days after the date of the death of the insured. Index whole life insurance contains a securities component that acts as a hedge against inflation. 59.5. A spouse and child can be added to the primary insured's coverage as what kind of rider? Maria, the insurance producer, completes a sale by collecting the required signatures on the application and obtaining the initial premium. Afterward, she deposits the check into our personal checking account. Or he is committed to what crime? Fraud. Which of the following is present when an applicant stands to lose value if the insured dies? Insurable interest. Fixed period settlement options are considered to be a form of a annuity. Only the insurer is legally bound. Eric is 35 years old and owns an IRA. At what age can she begin to receive distributions without a tax penalty? A table of insured that is owed by 12-3 owners is called mutual. A Maryland insurance producer solicits an insurance policy in the event of a controversy between the insured and the company. The producer is considered to represent the company. Shirley has $500,000 10-year-old son non-renewable level term life policy. If she dies 15 years after the policy inception date, how will her beneficiary receive? Nothing. A producer who sells an individual life insurance policy in Maryland must deliver the policy owner in the policy summary and buyer's guide. Which type of policy combines the flexibility of a universal life policy with investment choices? What may be the result of replacing an existing life insurance policy with a new one? Surrender charge. Provide evidence of insurability. Pay past due premiums. What makes an insurance policy a unilateral contract? Variable universal life policy. A producer who is licensed in Maryland but reside in another state is called a non-resident producer. The double indemnity provision in a life insurance policy pertains to an insured's death caused by an accident. Which of the following is not a requirement for soliciting insurance in Maryland? Which of the following is not information found in a life insurance buyer's guide? How to take legal action against an insurance company. Family term. John, the insurance producer, has an insurance license that expires in 6 months. If you thousand application for renewal before the expiration date, his license will remain in effect until a new one is issued. Failing to properly provide a reasonable explanation for that now of a claim is considered to be a unfair claim settlement practice. If the beneficiary died from the same accident as the insured individual, the insurer will proceed as if the insured outlived the beneficiary. Which type of life insurance is normally associated with a paler benefit rider? Juvenile insurance. James is the insured on a life insurance policy where his age was misstated on the application. Which of the following is correct regarding the death benefit amount? The death benefit paid will be what the premium would have purchased at the correct age. Insurance represents the process of risk twisting. The act of using misrepresentation to induce an insured person to terminate an existing policy and purchase a new policy is referred to as insurable interest. Can be established sufficiently by sentimental attachment alone. A guaranteed issue insurance policy has no medical underwriting. All of the following characteristics of a group life insurance plan except individual underwriting. Which of the following protects the policy owner from a misrepresentation caused by an innocent mistake? Incontestable clause. Ron has a life insurance policy with a face value of $100,000 and a cost of living rider. If the consumer price index has gone up 4%, how much may Ron increase the face value of the policy? $4,000. How soon can the benefit payments begin with a deferred annuity? How soon can the benefit payments begin with a deferred annuity? A minimum of 12 months after date of purchase. Signatures for an insurance application must be obtained by the producer from all the following sources except the policy owner.